Good evening and welcome to another round of cozy reading underwater simulator in other waters. We are at 12%. Unfortunately, my nose is acting up a little bit, so I will have to mute me once in a while. So if I remember correctly, we are in a new base. And we have analyzed everything we could. Yep. Those two things, the canopy root and the spark colony, cannot be analyzed. Right now, that is. And I want to go right away into the dive map and see what's up. So we still have sample collection requests open. And we have the main quest here, which is finding out the signal route. Maybe we managed to collect any of these samples on the way there. Choosing the right-hand path. Sample candidate. I forgot what the item is that slows down water. Yeah, these are the ones. Soothe spore. Let's go to the warmer water. New species logged. I've named these table stalks after the table corals they remind me of. I log my notes back at the base. They are towering canopies of stalks entwined around ribbit growths. They pulse as their pores systematically open and close. Okay. Cannot go over there, only... I guess I can only go back now. Going to the open passage. This side of the fingers feels exposed, but thanks to its current splitting outcrops, it remains in a bubble of calm. I see something at the edge. Is that the suit? Mina's suit, open, empty, and half sunk in sand. Why would she leave it here, and more importantly, where did she go? It's definitely her suit, but no Minae. Surely she isn't... Okay, let's not jump to conclusions. I want to take a look at this. It can't have been here long. Most of it is still in good condition, but how did it get out here? There's no evidence of injury. A malfunction, perhaps? What do you think? I have yes and no as buttons, so I don't know. But then, where is she? Could she have just swum to the surface? Did she intend us to find it? Minae, what did you get yourself into here? It's better equipped than our suit, but the seals have started decaying. What's this? Minae had rigged up some kind of custom propulsion system, probably to deal with the currents. We can use this. We'll need a power source. It won't run off the suit system. It seems like it used some kind of microbial fuel cell. We just need to recreate it. We can use the microbial colony we sampled in the Western Reef. Okay, let's get this back to the base so I can take a better look. Minae, you better not have done something stupid. I don't come all the way out here to bury you. Let's go. Call for drone pickup. Drone pick up. Hey, you ready to get back to work? Great, because I've had very productive few hours. I've been working on that propulsion system. I've used those 4 microbial samples to grow a new colony in the lab. Then I transferred it to a secure containment capsule, nice and snug. I followed what I could from Minae's notes on building a microbial fuel cell. It's all loaded into the suit. The MSC fed directly from our reserve fuck. Now we just need to take the suit out for a dive to test it. It's going to take plenty of oxygen to fuel the colony, so bring any samples that'll help out. But make sure not to take any we haven't put through analyzers on the lab level first. I don't want to burn through hours of research material just to get a power boost. This propulsion system will let us pass through strong currents and move more quickly. We should be able to cut across that rift north of the way station and see what the bloom finally is. Ready when you are. Okay, we got another log. Mina's suit, open to the ocean, empty. What has she done? I'm trying hard to reconcile the Minae I once knew with the evidence in front of me. When I met her on Kepler 62F, she was intense and quiet, but calculated, intelligent. She wasn't someone to take unnecessary risks, to leap into the unknown. At first I found her impossibly intimidating. Her experience working as a biologist far outstripped my own. Baikal brought me to the side as a consultant to examine her discoveries, but I felt like the one under examination. The base was much like this one, a smaller, older model, sunk in a subglacial ocean. Someone might think a relationship was inevitable, given those intimate conditions, but it wasn't the base that brought me to her. It was that intensity. Over the few years since I have tried not to dwell on what happened on Kepler 62F, but being here, living where she had lived, following her scattered steps, it is impossible not to remember. Oh dear, little love story. As I said, to bring stuff, but not the stuff we've not analyzed yet. Besides, I don't even know how to transfer stuff back because those buttons don't show anything. Actually, now I think they are just like page 1 and page 2 of the inventory. That would make sense. But yeah, I don't think I can bring stuff back into my suit from here. I wouldn't know how, at least. So, no other choice than going out. Okay, where do we want to go first? We could try getting the sample. I want to try it. Okay, so you find the controls in the utilities where sampling and everything else is. Once you found the propulsion system, let's try it out. But remember, it uses oxygen. Be careful. When you've got the hang of it, let's try to cross the northern rift. Guess I have to reach the open sea first. Okay, so once it's turned on, the block disappears. Current's edge. Okay, I can explore on land again, I guess. Pillar garden. This pillar is topped with a layer of bright and sunlit light. Looking around, each of the pillars here has the same green gold peak. These twisted strands are like webs between the pillars. Let's start logging them. They're called silken plant. And between the pillars, bright green webs of twisted tendrils extend, forming thin pathways from garden to garden. And feathery creatures. These funny feathery creatures are all around these gardens. Let's start observing their movements. A cleverly camouflaged creature, mainly composed of feathery front-like arms. What are fronts? Which it waves rhythmically as it moves. Sampling available. Pale green strands of plant tendril from the pillar gardens. A feathery creature. It appears that a number of the creature's feathery arms have sharp edges that it uses to prune the pillar garden's flora. I guess my sample thingy is full very soon. Yeah, I'm full. What am I gonna do about it? They're not a good oxygen source. Neither are the silicon strands. In between the webs there's still water. Very interesting. Blue haze. Out, away from the pillars, the ocean grants a sense of vertigo, fading down to unknown depths below. A barren pillar. This pillar, unlike the others, lacks a garden of its own. Have the plants been cleared? Or have they simply not reached this far yet? The light of the system's 3 suns falls into something amber and huge to the east. It is almost like a pale orange cloud. Whoa. A shifting tentacle. This translucent tentacle doesn't have a fixed shape. Its individual parts instead cycle through developmental phases as they cohere. Floating colony. This creature is impossibly large. I don't even know how to start logging data on it, but I'll try. These golden yellow streams of life shift around solid objects, held suspended in the water. Are these bones, rocks, or something else? The pulsing barrier. This hard barrier is webbed with pulsing nodes. To gain access, we would need to slice through it somehow. Forgot to turn on the mic again. I'm sorry. There we go, one. Too small to enter, this hole in the pillar leads deep into the rock. A tailpiece left by the inhabitant sits just inside. We could sample it. Is there anything like a trash, by the way? I don't think so. Shed tail. I wish my inventory wasn't that full. Is the game recognizing that this is a maze? I have all of these samples. These burrowing creatures scrape away at the pillar surface, carving their burrows into the rock. It is impressive given the density of the pillars. Okay, let's take an arm. silicon root sample. The last tendril. One final bridge stretches down to the southernmost pillar, its strands swaying with the rising current. Okay, I scared one of the creatures again, so I gotta go back and find it. It's not there though. I don't know. I guess I'll declare that we're done here and hope that the game thinks so too when I've scanned all the samples. Seasick taxonomy entry updated. Nothing on the shed tail yet. Actually didn't scan the soup spores yet apparently. I need more on the shed tails. So we're not done in that riff. Doesn't look like there's a specific thing for the burrow tails. But I want to say something else, so we're going to the other base and follow that signal. Also turn the thingy on and go into the strong currents. There's something on the other side, a huge green cloud rising up from the shelf. That must be the bloom. Bloom edge. The green wall of a vast bloom of some kind rises up ahead, swirling and obscure. What ecological crisis spawns this green mass? How is it connected to the reef? If the answer are anywhere, they are inside. The water inside is totally anoxic. The suit's repeater can't function. We'll have to run on reserve oxygen while we are inside this place. Pale fan. These pale, delicate fans seem to be reoxygenating the water. I'll start logging notes, they should be useful. There's a life still hanging on inside this toxic bloom, creating safe zones in order to thrive. Perhaps these creatures can help us learn how to exist in these toxic conditions. Let's take some samples and see what effects they have on the bloom when we deploy them. What is that? Oh, is that where I'm wasting my samples? I guess so. Beewolf creature. This bronze shell sits half buried in the sand. What creature lives inside it and how can we tempt it out? The bloom is vast. What could cause and sustain these processes on such a scale? With the oxygen gone, the microbes here must be metabolizing some other substance in order to persist. There's a faint fizzing that emerged from these fans. It appears to be caused by the coating of their spines reacting with bloom. I need to be careful of my oxygen supply. Almost running out. Yeah, I guess I should order pickup. Shit! I cannot. Fuck! I can't. What's going on? This suit is pilot at risk. Operator override. Locating safe zone. Guess I can die. What happened? Are you back online? Good. I think the suit's preservation protocols kicked in. It brought us back to this way station. That was lucky. Please. I need you to keep an eye on our oxygen and power. Let's not do that again. No. Where were we? Actually, let's head to the base and wrap it up. Because I'm not feeling my best today. No relevant entry. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by and see you in next stream. Bye bye.